You have made the case so political that even the U.S. government will be thinking twice before they can.
Dr. Bomfeh,
allow it.
What are you seeing? What has been your reading? And I haven't heard you comment about this, or I haven't followed you for a long time as far as this issue has been on the front burner.
It's tiring following theater in Ghana. We're becoming a nation of theater. First of all, His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama did not make any significant difference in his votes between 2020 and 2024. For the records, he had an increase of about 60,000.
Oh, you're going back to the old
No, I'm just making
discussion.
a point. I'm just making a point.
Okay.
It's important that we establish certain truths. President Mahama was not significantly gathering additional votes in 2024 from what he had in 2020. That record must be clear. Two. Yeah, exactly. And if, well, I beg you. I'm just making that point. Something you see, you know better than I do that successful prosecution goes through a process. And parties succeed or fail in securing prosecution or verdicts based on their conduct in the rules of engagement in that process and fidelity to the law, to the extent that when they are dissatisfied with the outcome, they have rights of appeal to certain levels. Why are we sitting here? You have misappropriated public funds. Come and account for it, and you are running away from it. And that means you are running from accountability. Is that the case?
Then what should the people think?
As I sit here, it's not about what the people should think. It's about what narrative we put out there. Especially those of us who are privileged and opportuned to speak on national matters, no matter what we feel. If I were Ken Ofori-Atta, and I'm happy I'm not him, I won't get myself into this. And if Ken Ofori-Atta was thinking the way I am thinking, this matter would not have reached where it has reached. What is annoying and disgusting, we sat in this country when a president-elect without constitutional authority set up a so-called ORA. And so fixated with accountability, we did not question it. What power did President-elect Mahama have to appoint ORA? Did he? Tell me, within the Constitution. None. But he did it.
It's a campaign promise.
Because they campaigned on that. That ORA has virtually been subsumed into some legality because the Attorney General says it's working.
ORA doesn't exist.
I'm saying
the
what they did.
The does not exist.
Hold on. Come on. That's a fluke. You are rather empowering my point. That today, that so-called ORA has died out.
Really?
But where is it? But you are saying it.
The
committee doesn't exist.
Committee.
Yes, but what about their report? It's been subsumed by the Attorney General to work with.
To investigate.
To what end? So what was the politics about it all about? Something. To get successful prosecution requires due diligence, patience, soberness or sobriety, and careful tact, diligence. It's not the political noise.
Where is that missing?
It's missing in this.
How?
Now tell me, this hula baloo about Ken must come. If he doesn't come, as if we are disabled by law to get to justice, the overall questions of accountability. My understanding was that he's even represented by lawyers in this matter. And that with the question I'm asking is, have they responded to the charges that have been leveled against him? Those are the issues that should be of concern to us. And what are their responses? We are not concerned about those things.
There's no requirement in law, in criminal law, that when a charge sheet is put in the court,
yes,
a lawyer should file response.
You can even decide that at the end of their prosecuting, you say that there's no case for you to answer, and the judge, you know that. So why? Why is it that we are making it as if that person is exercising his rights under our very constitution, as you have very much said, then it means he's running away from
the
accountability.
correction I was seeking to make is that if today the court called a number of people charged with a particular offense, a lawyer cannot walk to the courtroom and say, I represent Samson Adi.
Yes.
When Samson is not in the courtroom. When Samson is not in the courtroom.
When Samson has not appointed you to represent him.
No, in criminal law, the person appears.
Yes.
And then you, the lawyer, appear
to represent the person.
To say, my name is Samson, I'm representing Kwabena Bomfeh. And Kwabena must be there.
Present.
Without that, it doesn't work.